What we're looking at here today is a Fasco Gulfstream ceiling fan in the white finish, paired with a set of white and bleached oak blades. It's a 42-inch rated ceiling fan, and it dates to 1991. These fans are manufactured by Halsey, and it uses a 153 millimeter motor. I believe the dimensions probably by like 10 or so, but these were obviously produced by Fasco, and this is basically their contemporary traditional model that they had in the late 80s going through all the way through to mid 90s up into the 2000s. I actually have one of these in polished brass that is from 2000, I forget when, but it was under the Marley Engineering Products label, but it uses more generic vents while this one uses GE vents. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the fan. Obviously, I've got the whitewash side of the blade showing, and then there's the GE vents right there. And then you take a look at the top. I might be able to gather that motor tag information for you. Should be right there, and it dates to 1991. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start with this fan on low, and I'll explain more about it. So this fan right here, I got in particular from my local restore. I just was casually walking around and noticed this was on the top, the little fan rack, and I figured it was a cheap price, so I decided to pick it up and try it out. I am a sucker for these little GE vent fans. I genuinely like them. But the Gulfstream was one of Fasco's more, I could say, builder models that they offered, especially the most popular one. One of the most popular ones they sold besides the Charleston during this time. These were sold alongside the Charleston, but these were their import motor fans made by Halsey. And these did come in a 52-inch size as well as 42-inch size. And I think the 42-inch size came in white, polished brass, antique brass, and I believe white and brass. I know at one point you could get stencil with these fans as well, but I'm not entirely sure when those were offered with these. But this is your more just basic generic model with the square tip blades. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and crank this fan to medium and see what this fan does. And these things do produce a decent amount of airflow for what they are. Now we're gonna go ahead and crank this fan to high and see what she really does. Kind of give you the side view of this running on high. And airflow is not really bad out of this thing, especially for a smaller 42-inch builder fan. By far, I will admit, the Gulf Coast Dixie Belle in this size is a lot better performance-wise compared to this, but this isn't bad. They kind of look similar, but this obviously was 4-bladed, and the Gulfstream did come in 5-blade variants too. I don't remember if the 5-blade version was offered in 42-inch size or not, but this is indeed a genuine Fasco product. Anyways, kind of just show you how this is running on high, and now we'll do spin down. I may add a light kit to this at some point. Spotlights do look good on these little fans. And these fans here remind me of the Quorum Classic that was offered in this size as well. The only difference is that is a 5-blade fan instead of a 4-blade fan, but they were all manufactured by Halsey. So I think that's a pretty cool trait right there. But this fan did also come with a Hunter pool fob from the mid-2000s, which is odd, but makes me wonder what Hunter fan they took that off of. And it came with the manual, the original manual to this fan from 1991. So whoever had this fan before it got donated to the Restore did take very good care of it. Other than a little bit of hiss in the bearings and a slight wobble, this fan actually runs very well for its age. But yeah, there you folks have it. The 42-inch Fasco Gulfstream ceiling fan. This is Ginger Fan Studios here. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a wonderful day and take care.